Repeat, repeat, repeat sometimes. That's all it is. Good morning to everybody. On another video that many have seen, we'll keep it short, sweet, and to the point. Um, I have a piece that I did a long time ago, and if you're asking me, I'm not sure what video this was in. For those who remember in 7000, I doubt it. For those who jump in today and can find this video on how I created this property code, please help me because I do not remember. Okay, how 5 went to 2 to 3 to 5 to 7 to 2. How 4 went to 8 to 1 to 5. So I don't remember what the cycle was, but forget about that. We're going to do what we were born with. It was 510 to 510 store. And the reason it's a 510 store is because if it's not a 5, it'll come up as a 10. Inside of 30 is 20 and 10. Inside of 40 is 20 and 20. Inside of 50 is 20, 10, 20. Inside of 60 is 30 and 30. When we get to 70, it's 30, 10, 30. When we get to 80, it's 20, 20, 20, 20. Which means there's got to be 4 number grids in here. This is where our communication takes off. The small numbers are because we landed on 0. Every time you land on 0, add a 6. So the minute we begin, we go from 5 to 1 to 7, which means the 1 will get inverted to a 7. We will not bump into that again. So now we go 5 and 1. This is Mars. 51 is Mars. 0 is the 6 because that's where man comes from according to numbers. If I would put a value of 0 or anything else, we would end up with something else. I use these 6 reality because 1 is the reverse of 6. It is the only one that creates the extra space. If this was a mirrored glass cube, you would now see 7 in the area, so I have to add 6 to the value of 0. This being 0 because 1 is the totality and average that will, let's say this was the light, it'll light up everything around it. The only reason we don't light up in the center, you ever see that? The light shines everywhere else but in 2 angles. Look at a light shine up. Sometimes it doesn't shine the whole thing. It doesn't shine above or it doesn't shine below for one or more reasons. It could be a reflector, but sometimes take a look at school lights. There's a light coming out and it can't shine up because it's coming out of that area space. Or if the negative ground is pulling it down towards Earth, then you will not see the light around it because it's being pulled to a certain area. So we get 5 and then 7. Now 5, 7 would say moon. 5, 7, and 6. Okay, when you're going to start to do multiples and adding, 5 times 7, 5 plus 7 will now create moon. It'll now create the cycle of moon and the cycle of time, because when 5 times 7 and 5 plus 7 equals to the addition of 12 and 35, 47, 74 is Jesus, time on the cross. That's what it says. 74. Okay, 47, when you duplicate it to 94, that is where Uranus comes in. When you duplicate it, 47 to 4 and 4 is 8. 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. It creates 85. It's now the silver spirit Mercedes matrix moving of light, because that's what it says. When I first began, I came up with a grid, and in this grid I keep using the same words. Yes, we can change it. Yes, it was my creation because it's in my bubble. When you create in your bubble and wanted to bring it to me, imagine if I had all the answers, right? So we have to bring everything into my game. Now you bring it into your game, you prove your certain point, I'm going to add it into my game. Your game will now be my game. It'll still be my game, but it'll be something that you created. I built 4 wheels. I put a core inside the wheel, put my 2 feet in the back, 2 in the front. I'm now the car. I'm holding on to the front and the back. I'm the car. Anyways, so we go on. Now, where does it repeat? 5162738449. 5162738449. It's all the same. But where it changes is that when we come to this 5 will then get changed to a 2 because 0 equals 6, 6 and 5 is 11, 1 and 1 is 2. Where it changes again is over here. 1 and 4 is 5, 0 equals 6, 6 and 4 is 10, and 1 is 11, 1 and 1 is 2. So we go 5, 2, 5, 2, where we go 7, 1, where we go 7, 1, 7, 1, where we go 6, 3, 6, 3. So we now see that every second row is going to be the same. Right? Every second row is the same. This is the in-between. What does it all mean? I don't know yet. I do know that 110, what is the power of energy, the 110? When we come over here to 8, 28 is the cycle of the moon. 17 is your gateway. Where do we get this? On a dice cube, 17 shows up, 18 shows up over here, right? We don't have 18. In order to get the 17, 18, we have to crisscross these two numbers. Now, is that pliable possible? I don't know. 789 plus 987 equals 1776. How often does 789? 5, 7, 6, 8, 7, 9, 8, 1, 9. So it will not repeat. This rotation will not repeat till 9. 9 is 18, and then it repeats on the 19th. But because it repeats on the 19th, we have to take it all the way over here, all the way to 27, and you have to complete the repetitive of everything, and it takes 36 or the 180 degrees before everything repeats altogether. That is the basis of this video. The second thing is I could have went 45, and then I could have went 50, and then I could have counted backwards again, 45, 40, 35, 30, because gematria, letter count, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then H in numbers. We're still going up in letters, right? Different letters, but H goes back to 6 again, saying on the next level of 6 is H, right? So if I was in gematria, we would end up stopping over here, and that's electric company. So I would go 7, then I go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 would be here, and 1 would be here. Both of these would be 1. Since the value comes out to 27 when a big red sun. When a big red sun, where? In Mars. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 1. This says Ace. Back in Mars again. Mars and Pluto, that is your birth. 9-4, birth. I always have to bring 2 together. When you take a step, you're always bringing 2 together. So although this didn't say much, it said all that it needed to say. As for this grid, I wish I can remember Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus of resetting the mind. A-I-O-U, A-I-O-U, A-I-O-E, A-I-O-U, A-I-O-U. When I breathe in, it seems to be full in a shorter period of time than when I breathe out. Told to me by Leo, he says breathe in for 3 heartbeats and breathe out for 4 heartbeats just to reset so you're not running on their system, especially when you're in front of the computer for hours in a day at a certain point of the day. And 100%, I would say it's every 15 or 20 minutes, according to the better understanding of movement of time. Okay, 900 seconds. And every 900 seconds, you have to reset your breathing when you're in definitely when you're in front of a computer. The minute I shut my computer down, I feel like a, and I feel my whole body going. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video. The whole bottom of my screen is now fluttering.